Hey guys, how's it going? I just wanted to give you guys a quick rundown on how to optimize photos for the web. I know that we kind of just ran into a problem, at least over at DCN I think it was, where we had an issue where our server basically got overloaded because we had too many photos, images on the server, which was slowing down our website, and we pretty much hit our limit. So I don't know if you guys know this or not, but Google basically bases at least a portion of its web search on the size of a website. So whenever you click on a website or you click into Google and you type in something, it's going to run through the websites and it's going to find out which website is the most efficient, and it will bump that website up over another one if there's some kind of tie that's going on there. So it's important that our website is efficient, and us just throwing up there a bunch of high resolution photos is great for the looks of this site, but it's not good for the efficiency of the site. So what you want to do is you want to optimize your photos, and that'll help us with our Google search, it'll help us with our web speed, and it'll just overall make our website a lot better. So I just wanted to give you guys a quick rundown on how to do that. The first step, the first option of how you can do this is with Photoshop. So if you have Photoshop, this is the best way of doing it, at least in my experience, but there are other options if you don't have it, which I'll explain in a little bit. Now, if you do have Photoshop, this is what you're going to want to do. Open up Photoshop, you're going to want to go to File, Open, and then you're going to open your file into Photoshop. Sorry if I do this a little slow, but I'm just doing this for people who maybe don't use Photoshop a lot. So what you're going to do is you're going to come over here, and on yours, most people when they open it up, the crop tool is what's going to be there. So you're going to want to hold down over the crop tool and then move down to the slice tool. And then you're going to take the slice tool, click and drag diagonally over the entire image, which is going to create that orange border around it. Then you're going to go to File, right here where it says Save for Web, click on that, and this is where the optimization is going to happen. So depending on the kind of file that you have is going to depend on what your preset choice is going to be. Now, for this example, we have a picture of the Joker. It's a live image, so obviously you're going to use a JPEG. Now, every once in a while you might have an image, and this doesn't mean for any kind of a comic book image or anything with a lot going on. Anything like that, you're going to want to use a JPEG. But if you're going to be, doing something with a solid background and maybe some text on it, something really simple, then you're going to want to do the GIF 128 dithered. Otherwise, you're going to want to use JPEG. Now, if for instance you wanted to put something up where you have a transparent background or transparent pieces, you're going to want to use PNG 24. So you'll see the image that you want and it won't be filled in with a white image. I can't imagine that anybody's going to want to use that, considering most of you guys are just posting something up, but I know for the podcast sometimes people do things and you may need to use the PNG 24. Now in this case we're going to use the JPEG high, so just click on that and come down here to save, and let's change the name just so there's no conflict. Okay, click save, and that's pretty much it. So if you go over here and you look at the info, our original file had 814 kilobytes. Then our second file has 406. So we literally cut the file size in half. Now, I mean, it's easy to be like, well, I don't really want to go through all that work. It's, a lot of extra steps. But at the end of the day, when you get it down, it's going to be really quick. It's going to optimize our website. It'll make it faster, and it'll help with our server space. So we're going to be eating up half of the amount of server space that we normally would be, which is awesome. So if you have Photoshop, and if you do have Photoshop, do it this way, because this is the best. Photoshop is designed for this. Okay, so do that. Now, if you don't have Photoshop, I looked high and low and spent a good amount of time on this, trying to find an alternative. Now, I found this this app that you can download to your computer. It's called JPEGmini. Alright, so if you go online onto the iTunes store, you can download it there if you're on a Mac. If you're on a PC, you can download it at jpegmini.com/Windows. I'm going to post both the links on the website, so you can just click that and it'll take you right there, but I'm just letting you know just for sure. So, after you downloaded the app, you're going to want to open it up. Use JPEGmini Lite, and just so you know, this is the Lite version. You're only allowed to download 20 images per day. Not that anybody's ever going to have that problem, but just so you know, it's there. It should tell you when you first download it. So you're going to click the Joker or your image. You're going to drag it in. Okay, and it's telling you here that what's going to happen is it's not going to create a new image. It's just going to replace your original image with the optimized version. So if you only have one image on your desktop, that's all you're going to see. So go ahead, click continue. And there you go. That's it. So if you look at this, if you remember, it was like 814 or something like that. Let's get out of here. It's 814. Let's get the info. Now it's at 443. So we just went ahead, cut it in half right there. Nice and easy. So if everybody does this along the way, we should be able to keep our web page up to date. We should keep it fast, and over time, as we do this, we'll actually make our website move further up on a Google search. So if you have any questions, feel free to leave some notes in the feed. Otherwise, good luck.